Jinder Mahal returns to WWE TV and forms a new faction. Vince Russo praises returning WWE Superstar, and Triple H's praises on latest Raw signing. Hello everyone, Jose G here bringing you today's top stories in today's Sportskeeda Wrestling News Roundup. Jinder Mahal returns to WWE TV and seemingly forms a new faction. Jinder Mahal has not been seen on the main roster since his match against Akira Tozawa back in April of 2020. The former WWE Champion suffered a knee injury and had to undergo surgery to fix it. He was last seen on the January 26th at WWE Superstar Spectacle, where he teamed up with Bollywood Boys to take on Drew McIntyre and Indus Sher. Jinder Mahal finally returned to the main roster television last night as he had a match against Jeff Hardy, which was taped for Thursday's episode of Main Event. The modern-day Maharaja came out on top with this match thanks to some unexpected help. It seems as though Jinder Mahal has formed a new faction, which includes his opponents at Superstar Spectacle, Indus Sher, and another young Indian superstar, Dilsher Shanki. This new faction could add new and interesting dynamic to WWE TV. Jinder Mahal's association with these young Indian superstars could make for some exciting storylines on either Raw or SmackDown. Jinder Mahal may not be the most popular character among the WWE universe, but his return will bolster main roster. In addition to his return, Mahal may be joined by both Indus Sher and Dilsher Shanki, the beginnings of a new faction. WWE has very few factions right now, with the two prominent ones being the Hurt Business and Roman Reigns' unnamed group. It would be interesting to see Jinder Mahal to be thrown into a storyline with either some of these factions. Some fans would even like to see Jinder Mahal clash one-on-one with his good friend Drew McIntyre. Released WWE Superstar seemingly reacts to Eva Marie's return. Recently released WWE veteran Mickie James has seemingly reacted to Eva Marie's return vignette on last night's episode of Raw. WWE presented a new vignette on Raw, and it confirmed Eva Marie's return to the promotion. Marie addressed the WWE Universe and opened up on wanting to be a person that others look up to. Marie's return to WWE was met with a mixed reaction on social media. Many fans tweeted that WWE let the likes of Billie Kay, Peyton Royce, and Mickie James go just to bring her back. Mickie James posted a tweet during WWE Raw, and it seems like she was reacting to Eva Marie's return to the company. Eva Marie was a mainstay on WWE TV back in 2013 through 17. She parted ways with the company in 2017 and focused on other interests outside of pro wrestling. Marie founded an apparel brand named NEM Fashion and boasts almost 1 million followers on her official Twitter handle. She has also worked in a bunch of movies and has appeared on Total Divas. WWE recently released several talents and Mickie James was one of them. James has quite a successful career in WWE and is a 5-time women's champion. She won her first women's title by defeating Trish Stratus at WrestleMania 22 back in 2006. James's belongings were sent to her in a trash bag following her release, and the incident caused quite a furor on social media. Stephanie McMahon later apologized to James in a tweet, but the latter didn't seem too thrilled. She stated that WWE sending her belongings in a trash bag was a symbolic of how she was treated in the company in the past 3 years. Eva Marie is all set to make her return on WWE TV, and it will be interesting to see how the company presents her in front of fans this time around. Vince Russo praises returning WWE Superstar. WWE veteran Vince Russo recently gave his take on Eva Marie's upcoming return. Russo had lots of praises for the former WWE Superstar, but added that hardcore fans would not feel the same way. Eva Marie is set to return to WWE soon after leaving the promotion in 2017. Vince Russo gave his take on WWE announcing Eva Marie's return on the latest edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw. Russo said that a problem with Eva Marie's return could be that hardcore fans will not take to it because she isn't a good worker. Russo himself had nothing but praise for Eva Marie, saying that she had the it factor. Here's what Vince Russo had to say in the latest edition of Legion of Raw here on Sportskeeda Wrestling.
But Chris, here's the problem with that, and you and I both know this, bro. The only ones watching these shows are the wrestling marks.
Yeah.
That's the audience. They're the only ones watching this show. The wrestling marks hate Eva Marie because she can't work.
Yeah.
So they're never going to cheer her, bro. That's
true.
They're never going to get behind her. And the WWE caters to those fans. So, like, well, I don't know. I don't know what they're trying. Hey, listen, Chris, I have always said, if I was booking and this was the Attitude Era, bro, Eva Marie's a star. Mm-hmm. I've come on here many times and I've talked to you about the it factor. This girl has the it factor. Yeah. I could have done many, many things with this girl, but they cannot make her a baby face because their audience will crap on it because she can't work, bro. So
you can watch full episodes of Legion of Raw with Dr. Chris Featherstone and Vince Russo on the Sportskeeda Wrestling YouTube channel and Facebook watch page. WWE Superstar warns Randy Orton about teaming up with Riddle. Randy Orton has had many tag team partnerships in his 19-year career with WWE. However, he now finds himself teaming up with Riddle in what many are considering the oddest pairing in WWE right now. The WWE Universe isn't the only one to find this odd, as NXT superstar Pete Dunne warned Randy Orton about teaming up with the original Bro. The Bruiserweight who teamed up with Riddle in NXT sent a message to Orton telling him to get out while he can. The message included a picture of him and his former tag team partner riding in a golf cart, and clearly Pete Dunne didn't look too happy. This comes as a bit of a surprise, especially considering their success as a team winning the NXT Tag Team Championships. However, the way things are going, it looks like Randy Orton will be considering a permanent partnership with Riddle. The two teamed up again on this week's episode of Monday Night Raw, where they defeated Elias and Jackson Ryker. It will be interesting to see how this partnership proceeds and if it will have as much success as some of Orton's previous partnerships. The end goal for RK Bro should be winning the Raw Tag Team Championships. Despite being involved with numerous tag teams in the past, the Legend Killer has only won the tag titles twice. Orton first won the tag titles with Edge in 2006. He later won the SmackDown tag team titles when he joined the Wyatt family alongside Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. Randy Orton will be looking to win the Raw Tag Team Championships for the first time with Riddle. However, they will have to go through AJ Styles and Omos. Triple H heaps praise on latest Raw signing. Triple H is considered to be one of the greatest superstars to ever grace a WWE ring. Over the past few years, the game has gained a reputation for developing young stars through NXT. One of those talents, Mansoor, just signed a main roster contract with Monday Night Raw. Mansoor, who joined WWE in 2018, has been one of the most exciting prospects to watch. He had a great run last year where he didn't lose any of his matches. Triple H took to Twitter to express his support for the Red Brand's latest addition and praised Mansoor for his stellar performances. It'll be interesting to see how Mansoor does on the main roster. He answered Sheamus's open challenge last night, and interference from Humberto Carrillo meant that the match ended in a DQ. Triple H has made a lot of contributions to the wrestling business, both inside and outside the ring. Since becoming a part-timer, the cerebral assassin has found much success as a WWE executive. He is in charge of NXT and is in the main reason why the Black and Gold brand is considered to be one of the top wrestling shows in the business. He has mentored and developed some of the company's top stars, including the likes of Seth Rollins, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks. Thanks for watching today's Sportskeeda Wrestling News Roundup. For more news stories and exclusive content, be sure to follow us on all social media. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Download the Sportskeeda app for the most up-to-date stories in the world of wrestling.